So you are all down here because of awards for great behavior. So right now we need to demonstrate that, okay? Because we need to wait a few minutes. We don't care, it's 5 more minutes. Should be yelling and screaming. Listen, how do we all sit in seats too? I need an answer.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Behrman, the very proud building principal, and I'm thrilled to be welcoming all of our students and our families and friends to our third quarter student recognition ceremony. As we get started, I would like to welcome Coraline Simon, our student council president, to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Coraline. And thank you to our family and friends for joining us this morning to share in a special moment for your child. The students at CR Weeks do a wonderful job, and we are very proud of all of our students. And additionally, each quarter, teachers and staff identify students who are doing an exceptional job. And it is such an honor to be able to recognize our award recipients each quarter. So to the students sitting in the auditorium, you should be especially proud of yourself because you are doing a great job and people are noticing. I love when we get the chance to let our students know how much we appreciate all of their hard work and excellent behavior and efforts. And that's what we get to do this morning. The character words we've been working on this quarter are empathy, kindness, and perseverance. These students have demonstrated these characteristics consistently, and I am honored to be able to recognize their efforts today. I would like to also remind everyone that this is being live streamed, so as always, we need to be an excellent audience with full body listening for our students. And our classes are watching from the classroom, so we want to welcome all of them this morning as well. So as we get started, we'll go through each grade level. So I'm going to start with UPK. We'll call up all the award recipients, and then we'll put them on the risers for a picture. Please feel free to take pictures at that time. We'll do a round of applause, and then UPK will actually go back to their classroom. We'll do that with the younger grades because this could be a little bit long for them to sit. So we're going to get started right away with our UPK award recipients. And our very first award recipient is Violet Smith. So you come on up, we'll show her how we're going to do this. So when you come up, I'm going to hand you your certificate and shake your hand. Okay? You're going to hold your certificate. And Violet, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Violet is always happy and eager to work hard in speech. And she is a kind friend to others, and that's from Mrs. Wright. So now you put it in both hands. You're going to turn around, sit right down in here, and you're going to stay right there. And we will wait. We don't need to clap each time. We will put all the students up, and then we'll do a nice round of applause. Next, we have Jordan Guthrie. Jordan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jordan is doing a fantastic job listening and following directions in speech. He always works hard, and this is from Mrs. Wright. Right next to Violet. I love that UPK gets to be our role models for how we do this. Next, we have Zulfikar Abdul Rahim. Come on up. Zulfikar, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zulfikar has developed an I can attitude and is willing to try many new things in school. He is a kind friend and creative individual. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Bennett. Next, we have Caston Spencer. Caston, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Caston is growing in many ways in pre-K. He has a very positive attitude toward learning and understanding the rules of the classroom. And that is from Mrs. Bennett. Congratulations. Lincoln Dodd. Lincoln, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lincoln is always doing his job above and beyond, even when no one is looking. Grayson Zacharysick. Grayson, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Grayson is always smiling and such a kind student. He always tries his best. And that's from Mrs. Edwards. Madeline Zaborek. Madeline, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Madeline is always willing to help her teachers and her friends. She is a kind and caring friend, and that's from Mrs. McNamee. Penley Howell. Kenley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kenley is a happy girl who is always smiling. Kenley shares well with all of her friends, and that is from your teacher, Mrs. McNamee. Cecilia DeCourcy. Cecilia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cecilia is polite and kind. She always does her best in coding. And this is from Mrs. Ashley. Vivian Buckler. Vivian, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Vivian is kind and shows respect on the bus. Oh, I love that. And that's from Mary Kenyon. Congratulations. So important. Liam Bolshevik. Liam, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Liam is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. Can I ask the audience, when someone's getting an award, we really be quiet so that they can everyone hear. So you should be just sitting quietly and listening. Awesome. And Liam, you have another award. Liam, this one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Liam has done a great job trying his best and following directions. And that's from Mrs. Bennett. Congratulations. All right, so if we could get a picture of the UPK class. Everybody turn and face. Yes, and turn this way. You might need to make two. Can you get them?
A little bit, maybe a couple down on the lower right.
There you go. And then Leah, come right over this way. Scooch all the way over. You're gonna scooch right in. There you go. Step down. And step down.
Why don't we have it just down first?
How's that? Does that work?
Everybody look good?
Okay, can we have a round of applause for our UPK award recipients? Congratulations. We are going to let them go back to class and then we'll move on to our kindergarten award recipients. Okay, class. Sit back, sit nice. Remember, you're here for the awards. You're going to do an excellent job of being here. We are going to start with Elliot Clark. Elliot, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Elliot is doing a great job at listening to her teachers, as well as being a great helper to her friends. Great job, Elliot. And that is from Mrs. Streeta. Good job. Harvey Giles. Harvey, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Harvey is doing such a great job doing small group reading time. He is always willing to help a friend if they are stuck.
Congratulations. Smile.
Christian Hollenbeck. Christian, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Christian tries his best when playing rhyming games and learning letter sounds. Keep up the great work, Christian, and this is from Mrs. Aragon. Malcolm Davey. Malcolm, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Malcolm is a role model in our classroom. He does a great job following directions and helps a friend when they get stuck on the computers. And that's your teacher, Mrs. Darling. Blake Abbott. Blake, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Blake shows up every day ready to learn and work hard. He works hard and never gives up on anything. He helps others when they are stuck on center books. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Darling. Colt Riley. Colt, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Colt comes to PE with a positive attitude and always tries his best during games and activities. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Darling.
Mr. Vickers.
Finley Rowley. Finley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Finley has been participating more in class and trying his best during math. He takes a more active role during centers, and that's from your teacher, Mrs. Flannery. Jonah Miller. Jonah is absent today, but I would like to recognize his award. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jonah works hard at our math centers and participates during class discussions. He is kind to others and always willing to help pick up. And that's from his teacher, Mrs. Flannery. Emma Meyer. Emma, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma is kind to others and always has a positive attitude. Donald Snow. Donald, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Donald is kind and works hard in coding, and that is from Mrs. Ashley. Bryson Hall. Bryson, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bryson follows directions quickly on the bus. Fantastic. And as for your bus driver,
Mr. Boyce, nice job.
Jack Lear. Jack, this was in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jack is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. And that is from his bus driver. Grace Curtis. Grace, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Grace is a happy little girl who works very hard in OT. She brightens everyone's day with her smile, and that is from Mrs. Palonis. Next, we have Jonah Miller. Jonah is absent too. So this was a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jonah works hard at our math centers and participates during our whole class discussions. He is kind to others and always willing to help pick up. That's from his teacher, Mrs. Flannery. Okay, round of applause for our first grade award recipient.
Like this. Okay, big smile. Big smiles. Okay. And first grade, you can go back to your classes too. Nice job. Well, I corrected it.
Okay, next we have first grade. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, first we have Alan Vasquez. Alan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Alan has shown incredible growth in the area of math this year. He is always eager to learn and share his mathematical thinking with his classmates. Way to go, Alan. And this is from Mrs. Hendricks. Damian Smith. Damian, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits.
We need to be a good audience. You're here for an award, so you need to be a good audience.
Damian beams with pride when he works in our math groups. He is developing a strong number sense and is a great participant in our group. Nice job, Damian. That's from Mrs. Hendricks. Arabella Abatella. Arabella, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Arabella is always trying her best in math group and making nice growth. She works well with her peers and is always there to lend a hand. Nice job, Arabella. Priya Pendorf. Priya, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Priya's energy and enthusiasm is contagious. She is a hard worker who loves to make others laugh, and this is from Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Luis Oleda. Luis, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Luis is working so hard on his attendance. He is always smiling, kind, and fun at Fun Lunch Fridays. And this is from Nick Sperber.
Nice job.
Jace Barksdale. Jace, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jace is my student helper during our lunch group. He's an avid reader and helps read from our Gizmo book. Jace is always ready to learn and participate with a smile on his face. And that is from Nick Sperber. Leo Osterhout McLean. Leo, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Leo has not missed a day of school since starting in the attendance club. He is so much fun to have at Fun Lunch Fridays, and that is from Mick Sperber. Congratulations. And Leo, you again. Leo got two. This one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Leo follows directions quickly on the bus, and this is from his bus driver. Nice job. Tobias DeGroat. Tobias, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character trait. Tobias is a star during our reading time. He's a hard worker and is always focused on his job. Tobias is making great progress because he does the hard work needed, and that is from Mrs. Abdullah. Josephine Little. Josephine, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Josephine has been working hard during our skills time. I can always count on her to do her job at the iPad Center. Josephine continues to make great progress because of her perseverance. Way to go. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Darling. Cameron Whitling. Cameron, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cameron has been working hard during our skills time. Even when he tells me he wants to give up, he keeps trying and is making amazing progress. Keep working hard, Cameron, and that's from your teacher, Mrs. Darling. Luke Perry. Luke, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Luke is a great friend to others, helpful in the classroom, and always tries his best. And that's from Mrs. Melody. Asher Edwards. You guys are doing a great job. We have a lot of students today, so this is really special. Asher, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Asher is working hard in his coding course, and this is from Mr. Thompson. Congratulations. Violet Smith. Violet Simon. So sorry. Violet, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Violet works hard to finish every assignment on time and with great effort. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to teachers and classmates. Great job, Violet. And that's from Mrs. Hendricks. Giovanni D'Angelo. Giovanni, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gio is a respectful, responsible student who strives to do his very best each and every day. He demonstrates excellent perseverance while problem solving in math, and that's from Mrs. Pendorf. Avalie Davies. Avalie, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Avalie always tries her very best. She never gives up, even when the task is difficult. Keep up the great work, Avalie. And this is from Mrs. Aragon. Violet Simon. I got it right there too. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Violet is kind and persistent young engineer, and this is from Mr. Marcotte. Congratulations. Kensley Ganal. Kensley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kensley is a great helper, respectful, and kind to others. She is eager to share what she has learned in class, and that is from Mrs. Flannery. Congratulations. Tobias DeGroot. Tobias, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Tobias gives his all each and every day. He tries very hard and is eager to learn. Tobias is always eager to help his teacher clean up and kind to all of his classmates. Nice job. That's from Mrs. Flannery. Madeline Dale. Madeline, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Madeline is taking a more active role in classroom discussions. She is kind to others and eager to help the classroom out. And that's from Mrs. Flannery. Oh, I got two. Asher Edwards. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Asher is a kind and persistent young engineer, and that is from Mr. Marcotte. Carolyn Root. Carolyn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Carolyn is kind and shows respect on the bus at all times. Fantastic, and that's from Mrs. Kenyon. Sterling Finch. Sterling, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sterling has made a good improvement with his behavior and academics at school. Nice job, and this is from your teacher, Mr. Rao. And Deacon Barrett. Deacon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Deacon has done a phenomenal job when he integrates with Mrs. Flannery's class. He is always eager to learn and shares what he learns with his classmates. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Urao.
Very nice.
Okay, now we're gonna make 2 rows for first grade. Step, Jace, you step down, go all the way over, Jace. Jace, right there. Over, Kyle, Jace.
No, pretty good.
Can we have a round of applause for our first grade award recipients? Now, first grade, you're going to be able to go back to class, but I need to keep Jace Barksdale and I need Braden Stanton, and I need Benjamin Darling to please come up to the stage.
First grade, you made that. Nice job. Grace, you sit right there.
So we have a really special award this morning. This is the first time ever that CR Weeks participated, and the whole Windsor District participated in a Math is First contest, and it was from the New York State Education Department. And we are one school out of 10 in our entire region that had a winning team. And we had a winning team of 3 first graders for this competition. So these 3 won the competition that was on March 30th here. And because of that, they now get to go to Albany on May 20th. They're going to go to U Albany, and they are going to compete in the championship statewide for New York State, these 3 children up here. So we are so excited and so proud. They also got a plaque for our school, and they earned $1,000 for CR Weeks that we can use for math material moving forward. So we are so excited. So this is for Benjamin Darling. Ben, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Benjamin was a regional winner of the New York statewide elementary first in math tournament in March 2023. And this is from me.
Now, with this, you also- hold right here. Okay.
Next, we have Braden Stanton. Braden, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden was a regional winner in the New York statewide elementary first in math tournament in March 2023. Congratulations.
We're so excited for May.
And here's your trophy. And then Jace Barksdale. Jace, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jace was a regional winner of the New York statewide elementary first in math tournament in March 2023.
This is out of like 10,000 students, so this is really special. We have a step down on the riser, and I'm going to jump on the way so we can break through.
And we have a really loud round of applause for these 3 young men. Congratulations. You guys can head back to class. They've been waiting for the trophies. We did a photo op with the trophies, and then I had to take them back until today. So they have really been waiting for these trophies. Okay, we are going to move on to 2nd grade. Ace DiGiramo. Ace, this is in recognition for showing and
So for our audience, when the UPK and first grader in here, I understand that it's hard for them to sit still.
You guys know how to sit excellent, okay? So we need to really have a nice audience so we can finish this up, because you guys did a great job and everyone deserves their time. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ace is always excited to come to our math group and participate. He is growing as a mathematician and developing a strong understanding of numbers. Nice job, Ace. And this is from Mrs. Hendricks. Brielle Hall.
That's too precious. Give them a high five.
Brielle, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brielle is always eager to show how her math brain is growing. She works really hard with her problem solving and does her personal best each day. Congratulations, this is from Mrs. Hendricks. Mario Zorovic. Mario, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mario has worked extremely hard in OT He always gives 100% and has achieved all of his goals. Mario is a kind student. I will miss his smile. And this is from Mrs. Palalonis. Lily Rosentowski. Lily, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lily is working hard in the goal-setting club. She has met her goals of over 20 times this quarter. She is kind and helpful at Fun Lunch Fridays, and this is from Mick Sperber. William Winters. William, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. William brings his personal best each day to our math lessons and is always excited to learn. William is becoming an amazing mathematician. Keep up the great work. And that is from Mrs. Hendricks. Bailey Hedges. Bailey, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bailey has been doing her best in math each day. If she comes to a difficult math problem, she does not give up. And this is from Mrs. Palalonis. Marley Simic. Marley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Marley excels in all areas, especially in reading. She always works hard and does her best. And this is from Mrs. Palalonis. Draven Stark. Draven, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Draven spent this quarter working on following directions quickly. He shows kindness to his peers, and this is from your teacher, Ms. Miller. Graham Lear. Graham, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Graham is an amazing independent art student who is always a positive role model for other students. And this is from our art teacher, Mrs. Edwards. Ella Gabriel. Ella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ella is so much fun to teach. Not only does she follow directions quickly, she has the biggest heart and is always willing to help a friend in need. Ella is kind in her actions and with her words. And this is from Mrs. Calavoda, our science teacher. Eva Hayes. Eva, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Eva is a great helper and is respectful and kind. She works hard and doesn't give up. She gives her personal best each day. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti. Gabriella Whitehead. Gabriella, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gabriella has been working very hard on her math and reading skills this quarter. She is a good listener and is kind to her peers. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti. Connor Sorrells. Connor, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Connor has worked very hard this quarter in math. He is excited to participate in lessons and to share his work. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti.
Nice job.
Marley Civic. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Marley works hard in coding and is polite and kind. And this is from Ms. Ashley.
Nice job.
Kayla Anderson. Kayla, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kayla has an excellent work ethic when coding. She is doing a great job on the puzzle sets. And this is from Miss Ashley. Nice job. Eamon Roselle.
We got the risers all full, don't we? This is great.
Eamon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Eamon is kind and always shows respect on the bus. This is from your bus driver, Mrs. Springsteen. Nice job. Serenity Murphy. Serenity, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Serenity works hard during the school day and during integration with Mrs. Crisanti's class. She always puts her best effort forward. And this is from your teacher, Ms. Durrell. Isaac Owen. Isaac, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Isaac works hard during the school day and during integration with Mrs. Crisanti's class. He always puts his best effort forward. Great job. And that's from Ms. Durrell. Brooke Tonkin. Brooke, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brooke has been working hard all year on her attendance goals. Way to go, Brooke. And this is from Nick Sperber. Okay, and this is our second grade award winners. So we need to get 2 rows.
Yeah. Here you go. You guys go over that one. Dr. Maria. Okay, go all the way over. No, we have the pictures. There we go.
You guys look at me. Thank you.
Can we have a round of applause for our second grade award recipients?
Good job, Mario. Mom's up there.
So for third, fourth, and fifth, you guys are gonna stay to the end now, so we really need excellent behavior in our seats there, okay? So we're gonna move on to our third grade award recipients, starting with Anthony Sepsi. Anthony, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Tony is respectful and kind. He always follows directions quickly and is someone to count on. Keep it up, and that's from Mick Sperber. Nice job. Sawyer Barton. Sawyer, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sawyer is working hard in attendance club and lunch group. He is reliable and kind friend to his peers. And this is from Mick Sperber. Nice job. Marley Corbett. Marley, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Marley is consistently coming to school and showing her model expectations as a student. Ms. McCarthy is very proud to be her teacher, and that is from your teacher, Mrs. McCarthy. Nice job. Jace Decker. Is Jace absent? Okay, Jace, it was in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jace is very eager to always be involved in class and help others around him. Thank you for your hard work this quarter. And that's from his classroom teacher, Mrs. McCarthy. Kaylee Stoddard. Okay, she's absent as well. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kaylee is always kind and respectful when working with her peers and adults. She truly is a week superstar. Thank you for all your hard work, Kaylee. Logan Rux. Logan, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Logan follows directions quickly. He is always respectful and kind. Mrs. Calavoda loves that he comes to science with a smile on his face and is such a great role model. Nice job. Caleb Anthony. Caleb, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Caleb is a hard worker. He always tries his best, even when tasks are difficult. Great job, Caleb. And that is from Mrs. Aragon. Jay Stecker, come on up. I thought I saw you this morning. Jace, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jace is very eager to always be involved in class and help others out around him. Thank you for your hard work this quarter, Jace. And that's from your classroom teacher, Ms. McCarthy. Nice job. Stay right on the right. Jocelyn Quick. Jocelyn, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jocelyn is very kind and respectful to everyone. She works hard every day in math and doesn't give up. And that is from Mrs. Crisanti. Zoe Ryan. Zoe, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zoe has done a nice job in math and works hard on her problem solving. She always gives her personal best. And this is for your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti. Emmerich Root. You guys are doing great. I know this is long. Thank you. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emmerich is such a hard worker. No matter what the task, he always tries his best. Keep up the great work, Emmerich. And this is from Mrs. Aragon.
Nice job.
Easton Hubbard. Easton, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Easton is an incredible hard worker. His schedule has him in and out of Mrs. McCarville's classroom all day long, and not only is he extremely flexible, but he transitions with ease and always knows what he has to do next. Easton always is doing his personal best. He displays grit when things may become challenging, and Miss McCarville is so proud that he never gives up. Keep up the amazing work, Easton. Colin Beavers. All right, this was in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Colin, he always follows directions quickly and works extremely hard. He goes out of his way to be respectful and kind. Miss McCarville loves that he comes to school and his groups and meets his groups with a smile because he is ready and excited to learn. He makes her laugh and he brightens her day. Miss McCarville is so proud, and that's from his teacher. Destiny Kazmarisic. Destiny, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Destiny works very hard, and she is always eager to learn. She works hard on whatever task is given to her, no matter how challenging it may become. Keep being a rock star, Destiny, and that is from Miss Washington.
Nice job.
Jocelyn Quick, again.
Okay, this is
In recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits, Jocelyn is a helpful, caring, and hardworking student. She does a great job following directions and being respectful to adults and is kind to her peers. And this is from Mrs. Barnes. Anthony Sempsey. Anthony, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Anthony is a cooperative and respectful student in class. He always does his work and never complains. Anthony is kind to his peers and adults. And that is from Miss Barnes. Okay, Bentley Hall. Bentley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bentley is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. Fantastic. And we have Patrick here, Jocelyn Quick. Who's got the third one. Excellent. This is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jocelyn follows directions quickly on the bus. Can we have a round of applause for our third grade award recipients?
all the way over that.
Yeah, everybody look at me. Sorry, look at me. Thank you very much.
Okay, great job. We're gonna move on to fourth grade. Okay. Sophia Barton. Sophia, and this, I just want to say, when we're getting to the fourth and fifth graders, it is so important and so great that you're getting awards because these are really the role models of the school. and we count on them to set the example for all of our younger students. So I always say, I'm always especially proud too when we see bus awards in this group, because this is where it really matters. Your actions matter for our whole entire student body. So if all of you getting awards, you really should be very proud of yourself. Okay, this is in recognition for showing and representing these character traits. Sophia loves to participate in class and works hard. She puts forth her best effort in her work. And this is from Mr. Tapani. Bryn Quick. Bryn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bryn is kind and respectful to all students and teachers, and she is a great role model for all students. Bryn works hard each and every day and puts forth her best effort always. Simon Frazier. Okay, this was for Simon in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Simon loves to participate in class and has a great insights to share with the class. Simon works very hard every day. Great job, Simon, and that was from Mr. Tapani. Sophia Martin. Sophia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sophia contributes thoughtful advice during our yoga friendship group. She's an active listener to her peers. Sophia follows directions, questions, and is ready to learn. She is also working hard on her attendance for attendance club, and that's from Nick Sperber. Zoe Williams. Zoe, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zoe comes to school every day ready to learn. She looks out for her peers and is a great friend to everyone. She is also working hard on her attendance for attendance club, and this is from Nick Sperber.
Congratulations.
Mia Garino. Mia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mia consistently shows her best effort in class. She gives her all in writing, goes above and beyond with her short responses, and always shows respect to her teachers. Excellent. And that is from Mr. Peterson. Kaylee James. Kaylee, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kaylee has such a great attitude. She tries her best to be positive, is a fantastic friend to those in need, and always goes the extra mile to make our classroom clean. And this is from Mr. Peterson, your teacher. Nice job. Aviana Aragon. Aviana, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Aviana goes above and beyond in band. She is a hard worker, and she comes to her lessons prepared every week. She is a very dedicated student, and that is from Mrs. Smith. Hadley Hoover. Hadley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hadley is very enthusiastic and hardworking clarinetist. She works hard to prepare for her lessons each week and is very eager to learn new things. And that's from Mrs. Smith. Joshua Wood Denver. Joshua, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joshua is a hard worker in coding. He stays on task, does his best when completing the puzzle sets, and is polite and kind. And that's from Ms. Ashley.
Congratulations.
Joshua Wood Denver. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joshua is kind and shows respect on the bus. Fantastic, and that's from Mrs. Springsteen. Aubrey Bratch. Aubrey, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Aubrey is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. And this is from Mrs. Howlingo. Thank you so much. Brandon Quick. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brandon follows directions quickly on the bus. And this is from Mrs. Dickerson.
Thank you so much.
I am so happy to see the bus ones. This really makes a big difference. You guys need to be the helpers because we have precious cargo on the bus every day, and we need to make sure that we are safe going to and from school and that we treat it just like the classroom. So this means if you're getting the bus awards, that you're really doing a fantastic job. Lily Brown. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lily is kind and shows respect on the bus, and that is from Mrs. Shear. Landon Young. Landon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Landon is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. This is fantastic, fourth grade, and this is from Mrs. Shear. Emma Maney. This is fantastic. This is another one. Emma, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma follows directions quickly on the bus, and this is from Mr. Steckel. Thank you so much. And Maya Whitling, I'm going to deliver hers up here.
Can you guys make 2 rows real quick for me?
Maya, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Maya is kind and shows respect on the bus. Another fourth grade bus one. That's fantastic. Okay, fourth grade. Can we have a round of applause for our fourth grade award recipients?
Look at me.
And last but not least, we're going to move on to our fifth grade award recipients. And we are going to start with Evan Holgan. Did you have bets on who was first? Evan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Evan, audience, we got one class left. We want to show respect. Sorry. All right. Evan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Evan is a hard worker during second step lessons. He always raises his hand to contribute and provides meaningful additions to our discussions. And this is from Mick Sperber. Congratulations. Hudson Edwards. Hudson, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hudson is a model student during second step lessons. He contributes frequently and is actively engaged. And this is from Nick Sperber. Taylor Marks. Taylor, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Taylor is hardworking and is able to work with anyone in the classroom. She is respectful of adults and her peers. And this is from Dr. Grassi. Safina Ackley.
You guys are showing perseverance this morning. This is a little long. We had a lot of students today, which is a wonderful thing.
Safina, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Safina has shown incredible growth and maturity throughout the third quarter. She is focused on her schoolwork and wanting to do well in all of her academics. That's from Dr. Grassi. Excellent job. Emma Lear. Emma, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma is really flourishing in math. She is willing to share her math thinking and is a helpful leader to her peers. Nice job. And that is from Mrs. Bates. Riley Will. Riley, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Riley is an amazing math thinker. He is always willing to share his ideas and is a great helper to his peers. Nice job. And that's from your classroom teacher, Mrs. Bates. Sydney Garino. Sydney, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sydney is an amazing mentor for younger students in speech. She is a model communicator and is always willing to teach others what strategies work for her. And that's from Mrs. Wright. Congratulations.
And of course, you got to help see all the students that come in. So that's-
Alex Longenberger. Alex, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Alex is always a hard worker and a kind student. He is a role model for his peers and brings a positive attitude to every art class. And that's from Mrs. Edwards. Congratulations. Hannon O'Halloran. Hannon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hannon comes to PE each day with a positive attitude and is the first to help others when needed. And that's from Mr. Bixby. Congratulations. Landon Simic. Landon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Landon is doing a great job in coding class. And this is from Mr. Thompson. Nice job. Braden Palmer. Braden, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden is willing to go all in on any tasks that are thrown his way, and he does it with a good attitude and a lot of laughs. He doesn't give up easily, and all the progress that he is making is proof of his education, his dedication to his hard work and his perseverance paying off. And that's from Miss Kim. Gavin Hedges. Gavin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gavin is kind and shows respect on the bus. Thank you so much for being awesome. There. And last, but definitely not least, Lily Hanyon Schmidt. Lily, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lily is safe and makes smart choices on the bus. Thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause for our 5th grade role models and award recipients? All right. Thank you so much. This was a little bit long this morning, but it's wonderful. We had so many students involved, so that's fantastic. So thank you so much for joining us. One more round of applause for 5th grade. Excellent job, everyone. Have a great day. Work hard, 100% effort. You guys can-
I know.